Hi, I'm Larkin, and I'm the paleontology preparator here at the Museum of Northern Arizona, and we're standing in our fossil preparation lab here. And so as my job as a preparator, I work on repairing fossils and stabilizing them, and then also creating housing for them that supports them so they won't break again in the future, hopefully. And so behind me, I have a lot of these cradles that I've been working on as a part of our grant to update our collection storage. And so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about these cradles and what kind of animals we have in them and stuff like that. So here on this side, I have these half cradles. The inside part here is made out of ethifoam, so it's a cushioned liner that supports the fossil. And I make that liner by cutting and trimming it and then either hot gluing or sewing it so that it perfectly conforms to the fossil. And then the outer layer of it right here is made out of plaster and fiberglass. So I cut fiberglass strips and then dip it into the plaster and cover that foam liner to create a hard shell to be the outside to protect it. And then on this side, I have some clam shells. And so these are similar to those, just they have a top and a bottom. And that allows us to flip the fossils back and forth without ever having to handle them. And so these fossils that I have here belong to the Tyrannosaur bistaheversor. And so it's actually an ancestor of the more well-known Tyrannosaur T-Rex. This fossil is about 75 million years old, and we have the hind limb here. So we've got a femur and a tibia. I'll hold up the femur so you can see it a little bit better. And then we have a bunch of the metatarsals, also the bones of the foot, over here in these smaller cradles. And so this is from the San Juan Basin of New Mexico. And then the other fossil I'm going to be showing you guys in these clam shells is a plesiosaur fossil. So here's what a plesiosaur looks like. They're marine reptiles, so they're not actually dinosaurs. And these ones lived in the western interior seaway that used to run through North America. And so these are a bunch of their pelvis and shoulder girdle elements that are really thin and fragile. So here's one of the bones of the pelvis. It's called the ischium. I'll show you one of the shoulder bones as well. This is the scapula. And to show you guys how these cradles work, you just can put the lid on and then flip it over to the other side. And then you can view the other side without having to ever touch the fossil, which is really nice for researchers and is really nice for delicate fossils like this that can't handle much handling. And if you're interested in seeing one of these cradles, I made one for our giant ground sloth skull in our geology gallery. So you can check that out in person. And yeah, that's all I have for you. Thank you.